Have you seen the movie The Secret? Or have you read the book The Secret? It is about law of attraction. And believe me, law of attraction works. Let me ask you a question. Do you believe in law of gravity? I'm sure you do. Because you see law of gravity working. You see law of gravity working immediately. The moment you drop anything, it falls down. And the outcome is always the same. The only difference in the law of gravity and the law of attraction is you cannot see the law of attraction working. You have to feel it, you have to experience it. It doesn't work immediately. You need patience. And the outcome is not always the same. If you have positive thoughts, the outcome is positive. On the other side, if you have negative thoughts, the outcome is negative. But law of attraction works. The law of attraction is the ability to bring in your life whatever you focus on. It is your world view, your belief system. The people you attract, or the things or the events that you attract in your life, are completely aligned with your thoughts. If your thoughts are positive, you attract positive people, positive events, and positive things in your life. And on the other hand, if your thoughts are not positive, you attract such kind of people and such kind of things. At the end of the day, better the thoughts, better is your life. To make your life better, improve the quality of your thoughts. And today, I'll share 4 simple techniques to make the law of attraction work for you. The first one, confirmation bias. All of us have a filter in our mind. We see the things the way we want to look at it. We hear only those things that we want to hear. For example, for the same movie, everybody has a different review because everybody has a different filter. You start seeing what you are believing. And this would have definitely happened with you at some point in life. Let me share my example. I had a very strong desire to build my dream house, my own house. And I visualized the picture of my house. I actually took a printout and put it in front of my desk. Every day I was looking at it. And since then, whenever I stepped out, I saw such houses in my surroundings. These were existing even before, but I was not noticing it. I had a different filter. But because of the burning desire, the filter changed and I was able to see only those things which I wanted to see, which I visualized. This is very powerful. Confirmation bias. Have a strong belief system and you will see only what you want to see. Let me share a simple story. A doctor wanted to explain the harmful effects of whiskey to a group of addicts. He took 2 glasses. In one, he filled water and the other had whiskey. Then he took 2 living worms and put them in the glass of one in the glass of water and one in the glass of whiskey. After a while, the one in the glass of whiskey died, whereas the one in the glass of water survived. He smiled at the addicts and ask them what do they understand with this experiment. One of the addicts stood up and said, "The whiskey kills the germs in my stomach. It purifies my body." The doctor was surprised. He was expecting a different answer because he had a different filter, whereas the addicts had a different filter. You see what you want to see. You hear what you want to hear. Make a strong belief system, visualize your dreams, and start looking at your dreams. The second strategy, focus and attention. Whatever you focus on expands. It fills your life. A professor took a white paper and made a black dot in the center of the paper. And then he showed it to his students and asked them, what do they see? Majority of the students said they see a black dot at the center. And to this, the professor said, unfortunately, we keep focusing on the small things in our life, the negative things in our life, and we ignore all the white space around, all the positive things in our life. We focus too much on the small things that gradually they start filling our life. You have to stop focusing on what you don't want. Focus on what you want and not what you don't want. Let me give you one more example, or let me ask you to close your eyes and think about the most memorable event that has happened in your life. It could be winning an award or visit to a fun city where you had an experience of sitting in the most dangerous roller coaster ride. Now, when you close your eyes and think of this experience, are you living it again? Are you getting the same feeling of excitement or happiness? I know you do. In a similar way, if you have some problem in the office or some problem elsewhere in your life, what do? You come home and you start complaining about your colleagues, about your bosses. Things are not good at the office. You call your friends and start complaining about the culture at your office. What you are doing? You are reliving the same event. You are fueling with more energy the same incident, and you are bringing it back to your life. Stop focusing, stop talking about what you don't want in life. Start focusing on what you want. The third strategy, as you stop focusing on what you don't want, start filling your mind with positive thoughts. Watch motivational videos, inspirational stories. Talk positive, because your mind is a very fertile land. Assume a farm where you don't grow anything, a piece of fertile land. After some time, you will see wild plants, weeds growing on the land. This is what happens to your mind when you do not feed it continuously with positive thoughts. The negative thoughts crop up, and you have to stop this. To stop this, continuously feed your mind with positive thoughts, positive events, positive stories. You choose what you consume. On the television, avoid watching negative news, because whatever you see goes into your mind. Unconsciously, it feeds in your mind. Whatever you talk, if in the office, if you are gossiping, if you are talking negative, if you are complaining, that is what you are feeding to your mind. So you choose what you feed, you choose what you consume, you choose what you believe. Start growing good crops in your mind. Your mind is your fertile piece of land. You have to nurture it. You have to grow good things in your mind. And that is what will happen, and that is what will come out. The fourth technique that I want you to start implementing is positive self-talk. How do you talk to yourself? What do you speak to yourself? Make sure that you are making positive statements. If you are dreaming to become the best salesman, start telling your mind that you are. Start behaving in that way. If you are looking forward to have financial freedom, start behaving in that way. I am not asking you to start spending money. I am asking you to tell your mind that you are one already. Whatever your mind can believe and conceive, it can achieve. This was a quote by Napoleon Hill. Whatever your mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Even if you are struggling today, start telling your mind whatever you want to dream about. Start living your dreams in your mind. It is all internal communication. You need not go and tell the world about this, but at least start preparing your mind for the dreams that you want to live. Success begins in the mind first. And most of us, what we do is, once I achieve this, I'll start behaving in that way. But the law of attraction says, start believing it in the mind first, then it will happen in reality. 4 simple techniques that I want you to start implementing to make the law of attraction work for you. The first one, confirmation bias. Your belief system, make it strong and positive. Second, focus and attention. Stop focusing on the negative things. Focus on what you want and not what you don't want. Third, continuously feed your mind with positive thoughts. Your mind is a fertile land. It will grow whatever you feed it with, whatever you nurture it with. And the fourth one, positive self-talk. Start believing in your mind what you want to live, how you want to live. And the fourth, positive self-talk. Success starts first in the mind and then in reality.